So, you know how the US is always talking about freedom and being a beacon of democracy. Well, it turns out that when it comes to Oman, a country that's been a long-time ally, the US is willing to throw all that out the window if it doesn't get its way. I mean, can you believe it? The US is threatening to sanction Oman, a country known for its neutral stance in regional conflicts, just because it's considering working with Iran on a tolling system for ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz. I'm Jack, and with me is Jillian. This is insane, right? The Strait of Hormuz is a critical waterway, with nearly a fifth of the world's oil trade flowing through it. So when the US says it's going to aggressively impose sanctions on Oman, that's a big deal. Washington's rhetoric has sparked sharp reactions across the region, with many people in Oman taking to social media to express their anger and disbelief. One Omani national, Faisal Saeed, wrote on X that threatening Oman is not strength, it is political recklessness. He pointed out that Oman has repeatedly played constructive roles, including facilitating sensitive negotiations and humanitarian efforts involving American citizens. I've got a quote here from Mohammed Suleiman Tamim al-Himai, a member of Oman's Shura Council, who said that Oman has consistently upheld the principle of freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz under international maritime law. He criticized what he described as politically motivated escalation, arguing that attempts to frame Oman within an imaginary conflict distort its long-standing diplomatic posture and regional balancing role. Jillian, you've been following this story closely. What's your take on it?
I'm blown away by the sheer audacity of the US's threat. I mean, who does that? You're talking about a country that's been a steady ally, and this is how you repay them? It's crazy, right? We did a deep dive on US foreign policy last week, and this just reinforces everything we've been saying. The US is willing to do whatever it takes to maintain its grip on the region, even if it means alienating its allies.
I've got to say, I'm not surprised. I've always been skeptical of the establishment and their motives. This just proves my point. The fact that the US is willing to threaten Oman, a country that's done nothing but help the US in the past, is just mind-boggling. And let's not forget, this is all about the Strait of Hormuz, a critical waterway that the US wants to control. It's all about the oil, folks. Always follow the money.
So what's the end game here? Is the US just going to bully Oman into submission, or is there a bigger plan at play? I think we need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. The US is trying to assert its dominance in the region, and Oman is just a pawn in its game. But Oman's not going to go down without a fight. I think we're going to see some serious pushback from the Omani government and maybe even from other countries in the region.
This could get ugly fast. As we wrap up this episode, I want to leave you with a question. What do you think the US's endgame is here? Are they just trying to assert their dominance? Or is there something more sinister at play? Let us know in the comments. And if you like this episode, be sure to subscribe to our channel and share it with a friend. We'll catch you all on the next one.